Since the year 2020, tens of millions of remote workers have found themselves completely untethered from a physical office. But that geographical freedom created a new problem. When traditional metrics like rent and weather look identical on a spreadsheet, deciding where to actually put down roots becomes paralyzing. To solve that paralysis, many are adopting a framework that treats the Earth as an active participant in their lives. The idea that where you live changes who you become. This chart shows the recent search volume for astrocartography. Over the past year alone, interest in this locational practice has taken a steep 53% climb. Gen Z is driving the adoption of these maps, accounting for over 60% of online astrology users. Major travel brands are building products around it. Delta Airlines released zodiac-based guides. Royal Caribbean runs astrology-informed cruises, and Moxie Hotels partnered with apps to offer guests personalized map readings. According to a recent Harris poll, 61% of people say astrology provides comfort in uncertain times. Astrocartography functions as a psychological framework for navigating existential paralysis and the overwhelming weight of modern choice. To understand how this works, we have to look back to San Francisco in the 1970s. An astrologer named Jim Lewis crystallized historical locational theories into the modern system we use today. Back then, Lewis painstakingly hand-drew these maps and mailed them to clients. Today, anyone can generate their personal map in seconds using free software. To generate that map accurately, you need 3 pieces of data: your exact birth date, your birth location, and your precise time of birth. Even a few minutes of error matters. The solar system is in constant motion relative to the Earth, and a minor discrepancy in your birth time can shift your planetary lines by hundreds of kilometers. The resulting map is essentially a geographical screenshot. It locks the dynamic positions of the cosmos into a static grid specifically tuned to the exact moment you were born. The map draws lines where planets were rising, setting, or reaching their highest and lowest points. These angles dictate the affected life area, like your midheaven line focusing on career. The planets dictate the flavor. Venus amplifies romance, while Jupiter brings expansion. However, the system has strict limitations. It cannot fix a poorly placed planet in your original birth chart. It only amplifies the traits you already have. The influence of a line radiates outward rather than stopping at a hard border. Its effects are typically felt within a zone spanning 600 to 800 miles. Living directly on top of a line can deliver an overwhelming amount of intensity. Many practitioners recommend settling slightly off the line to receive a more modulated version of that planet's energy. Astrocartography operates as an amplifier of innate potentials. It is a lens for discovery, not an oracle that creates a new destiny. In practice, this means remote workers and entrepreneurs are cross-referencing their MC and Jupiter lines to scout out cities that might support their professional growth. People navigating the dating world use the system to identify their Venus lines, planning trips or relocations to geographies where they hope to feel more magnetic. For those seeking deep emotional and spiritual restoration, the map points toward the intuitive energies of the Moon and Neptune lines. Practitioners point to destinations like Bali as real-world validation. For Western seekers, this exact location consistently shows up on their Moon or Neptune lines. The same pattern emerges with Sedona, another geography that consistently aligns with spiritual and healing planetary lines for those who travel there. This astrological lens is designed to be used alongside practical research. You still have to secure visas, calculate the cost of living, and find a real community. By asking, where in the world do you most fully come alive, astrocartography elevates the logistics of relocation into a purposeful ritual of self-discovery.